Alright, welcome back to the channel. This is Chief Booty Baker. This is a good weekend for me to go over some of my ideas, tips, and strategies in your vault space. I learned this the hard way. I'm up to 2 million for the next 10 spots, which gets very expensive, and I do not suggest that you do that. So in my other videos I have talked about this many times, and if you're going to expand any of your spaces, do it in the vault. You see 2 million silver for the next 10 slots. So the reason why I suggest to do this to begin with is because of the booty chest up here. Alright, mine's pretty full, so we'll scroll all the way down to the bottom. And I have 1 day or less to get these out of here, or else they will expire and go away. But this is what I suggest you do with your first 30 champions. Keep them in your champions slots here, and when you play through your campaigns, whenever you get lucky enough to earn a champion out of completing various stages, they will spill over into that chest up here, and that's what I suggest you do. This weekend we've got a couple events going on. We've got the champion training event and the summon rush event, so I will pull some shards also today, and then we also have a few hours left of the artifact enhancement. We do have the boosted summons, and you get a chance out of ancient and sacred shards to get 10 times chance to pull all of these champions. So we'll pull some of those. Another thing, this is another reason why I waited to click on these, because we have that event going on, and that is when you want to utilize your slots in the sparring pit, and that should have gave us some points in the champion training event. We got some good legendaries in here, and I got Rosin Scarhide and Duchess Lilitu. Also Molly Tankard, and I'm working on getting them up to level 50. I have a lot of other level 30s ready to ascend. One reason why you want a full inventory of champions is for the faction wars. Currently we've got the demon spawn available, and to see who you actually have available to put in the team, just open it up. You can include your vault. Let's see who else we have. That's rank and vault. So this is currently who I have available to put in the demon spawn faction war. We also have the dwarf crypt open, so we'll see who we have available for dwarves. So I'm looking at the several duplicates that I have here. So you can do one of two things. You can either go into your tavern and upgrade individual skills, which has its setbacks because then you lose a champion that you probably may or may not use anyway to upgrade a skill where you could have used that same champion to increase the rank of someone else. So let's go into the tavern real quick. In order to utilize the tavern a little bit more efficiently, I actually have to clear up some space. So here are just a few ideas of what you could do. So I have Pit Spawn, and I can upgrade his rank right now with Sister Militant and Axeman because they're all ready to go. And that's what I would suggest using in your vault spaces, is any food that you're going to use to upgrade a champion. So we'll upgrade him. And this is basically just some tips for faction war. For skills, I wouldn't use any of these for your commons, uncommons. It's better, these are hard to come by. I would much rather use a duplicate champion to upgrade their skills. For example, I'm not going to do it right now, but you on the skills here, you could actually add him, and any one of these three are going to get to the next level. Another way you can increase common and uncommon champions is through the market. These are a little expensive. However, it is not that bad of an idea to collect some of these in the market just specifically to upgrade their skills. Like I said, the demon spawn is one of the faction wars going on right now. So I could buy Incubus right there and go into the tavern, find Incubus, and he would show up here, put him into his skills, and upgrade any one of these 2 skills. You want to watch out for this. The champion can be used to fuse another champion. Are you sure you want to sacrifice this champion? So at least it gives you the option before you decide to sacrifice that champion in order to upgrade these skills right here. You may want to check the fusion events going on. Alright. So that's one tip. So while I'm clearing out space in my vault and champion slots here, I'm not very concerned with the uncommon and commons as far as utilizing them for food because I have 1400 charts, so it doesn't really matter to me when it comes down to clearing out these spots in order to make that room. And also the faction wars, you need 5 champions anyway. So if you don't have any rares or epics like the demon spawn, some of these champions are not that bad. Then I would prefer to go to the tavern and upgrade their skills so that I can utilize them in the faction wars. Any champion with an AoE, attack all enemies, has a 25% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn. That's not a bad skill to have. Let's see who else I have in the demon spawn. She's a good one because she is one of the only healers in the faction. Heals an ally by 10% of their max HP. Attacks 1 enemy, has 5% chance of placing a 25% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns. It's just based on attack, so obviously you want to build her up with attack here. I do have a rare tormentor. I don't care so much for this champion that I want to use rare books to upgrade his skills. He doesn't have any AoEs. Not really even anything worth mentioning, just for the faction wars. Could ascend him as well, so not really anything I want to do. I would much rather do any ascension on Duchess Lilitu. She can get up to 5 stars. She's a very, very good champion for the demon spawn. She's got lots of skills to upgrade. I don't want to use the rare champions to upgrade skills. What else do I have in the dwarf? I have this guy. This guy. I've got quite a few dwarf champions. Alright, so it looks like all we can really do is the line infantry skill upgrade. We'll check what the skills are exactly. Attacks 1 enemy, has a 10% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn. Damage is based on defense and attack. And then attacks 2 times at random, and it has a 25% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn. Based on defense. So that's not bad, provoke. You could put him in hunting gear to help increase the chances of that, because you only have a 10% chance here. And you only have a 25% chance of placing that provoke here with a lot of skill upgrades available. So we'll just do it the one time. Alright, we got the Spear Goad level 2 damage plus 5%. So you can increase this to 25%. And it's a good idea to lock these guys down once you start upgrading their skills. So now I've got room so that I can go into the booty chest over here, get all the way down to the bottom, and this time I will actually show you some of the champions that I have in there. A sorceress in there, undead horde, what else? Outlander, some barbarians there. See, I haven't even pulled Yaga out yet. He's just sitting in there. And actually, might as well just pull him out. There we go. An Extrasaurus in there. I can use him as an example. A brute for the Ogren. Avenger. I can't remember her name. And then finally, all the way down here, I've got so many champions that I've been saving up. Valerie, Skullsworn, Morsaurus, bunch of him. So I can really get him upgraded. Conqueror, another Sorceress, another Greybeard, Rocktooth, lots of Skull Sworns. Alright, so I can collect as many of these as I can, which is only going to be a couple for right now. I still got some work to do to make the room for these 3. And one thing we can do with that common that I pulled out, for video purposes only, I'm going to select him, go to the tavern, and I'm going to give him a brew. Alright. It'll get him all the way up to level 9. Alright. Yes, I waste a little silver. I do get my daily quest completed. Now he's up to level 9. Without having to farm in the campaign, I can put him in this sparring pit. 14 hours. We'll swap her out real quick. Put that guy in there. Axeman. Alright. So in 2 hours from now, or if you do play through the campaign, just throw him in there, and it wouldn't take very long for him to get up to level 10 so that you can upgrade him into the next level. We'll look at what the next Faction Wars will open up in 22 hours, and that's going to be the Sacred Order and the Orc Crypt. So you can kind of gear up what you may need to use, and we'll take a look at how many champs we have in the Sacred Order, which we have quite a few. And I know I have quite a few of this guy, so is he a good champion? I don't know. We'll check him out. This is Pilgrim. He is available quite often in the market. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit decreases the target's team meter by 5%. Wasted a 30% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. That's not bad for the Faction Crypt. I mean, for an uncommon, he's not bad to upgrade the skills. And who else we got? Outlaw Monks, perfect example. Great champion to upgrade, whether that be if you get any extra duplicate champs out of the store or from pulling shards. He's not bad to have. Sister Militant is great. She only has the 1. And actually I have a level 40 Sister Militant here. And her skills are all maxed out here. So she's actually, her A1 is just attacks all enemies, pretty simple. I could probably put some better gear on her as it is, but she's not bad to have. You can go through the masteries. So another one that's not bad. I just pulled her. I've not really investigated her a whole lot. Let's look in the champion vault. I believe all of these are Sacred Order through here. You can do Armiger there. I can give him an extra skill. And like I said, these tips are basically for your commons and uncommons, because that's why they're commons and uncommons, because you're going to get them everywhere. You're going to get them out of shards. I'm not worried about it. Out of 1400, so what? I increase a few uncommon and common champion skills up, and then whether I use them just Faction Wars, at least I have a good strong champion that'll help me get through those levels. I hope those tips help. Anyway, other than that, that's going to be it for the vault video. Hope these tips help. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you taking the time to check out this video. Hit the like button, leave a comment if you want, and definitely subscribe. I'm going to keep baking up some videos for you, full of tips and strategies, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you very much.